you don't have anyone to save ya. He said she needs me to stay, 'cause gray can take her sorrow. So I will die tonight so she will know the gray will stay in the color code. Yeah, for my love I will die, you know, but before I do, let the record show that I brought her.
Out of Our Kingdom and the sequel to the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill.
This will probably be the most creatively complex thing that we've ever attempted to do, but we're hoping that with the help of producer Mitch Dane, who's produced some amazing albums with Jars of Clay and Caveman's Call and J.J. Heller, we'll be able to make all of our crazy ideas and creative imagery kind of come together in the studio.
Yeah. And what's exciting about Kickstarter is not only do you get to be part of making this album happen financially, but you get to join in on that creative process with us as we send you video updates from the studio, give you sneak peeks into what's going on, and probably asking you for advice on things. If you do decide to become a backer, you will also get things.
Stuff.
We've tried to be creative in the reward packages that we put together, so we think you'll really like them.
Thank you so much for taking the time to even watch this video and consider becoming a backer with us as we make this next album together.
I was imitating you in front of the camera. You missed it.
A song rang in the oceans of colors surrounded by the stars inside the universe before it bursted into light. And after a long time, a world came alive and played that music I first heard. And so I stayed, so I could write down every word. There was a garden, never was such beauty seen in all the earth, and not again until the day when it returns. And there was a loud cry, alive were the voices as they sang the words, and ever since they've been singing, it goes underneath where eyes don't go, a sound that keeps the beat that holds alive this song. I listen close. Do I follow? Do I follow? Where it goes. Change that song that first began, and it was lost and buried deep in cover then. A chorus of angel lights proclaimed on that starry night. It should a king arose, and he was singing. It goes underneath where eyes don't go, a sound that keeps the beat that holds alive the song. I listen close. Do I follow? Do I follow? Where it goes. Oh, 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 oh,
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to our first ever Ustream concert. Yeah! We have friends here with us in the house, but we're so glad that you can be here with us, too. We are so excited about tonight to be playing some of our old songs for you, as well as new songs, and letting you know what we're up to.
Yeah, we just thought tonight would be a great way for you who have never heard us before, get to know us, get to know our music, and for those of you that we've played live shows for before, get to hear new stories and new songs. We're playing 3 new songs tonight that are going on our next album, we hope. So that's what tonight is about, just kind of trying to pre-celebrate the making of our next album, which hopefully we'll start recording in November. So the first of those 3 songs that we're going to play is Jack and Jill Part 2. And were you going to say something about
Yeah, Jack and Jill Part 2. It's a sequel to the nursery rhyme, and Dave wrote it a long time ago, but we've been playing it in our live shows to kind of fill in the time since we only had 6 songs on our EP. But it's gone well, and everybody keeps asking us when we're going to record it again, so now we finally are.
Like she said, it's a sequel to the nursery rhyme. So if you're all familiar with the Jack and Jill went up a hill, Jack came down and broke his crown. This is a sequel, and after Jack dies and he goes to heaven. And in heaven, he hears all these other nursery rhyme creatures. Humpty Dumpty is there, Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk. Everybody's singing, Mary had a lamb and he was white as snow. And so this character, Jack, goes to find the lamb, and the theme of where he is everything was brand new. So this is Jack and Jill Part 2.
Falling down a hill, I hit my head. The people shouted, oh no, Jack is dead. But I woke up and found myself instead in a brand new world. I met a king who sent out all his men to see a man who'd fallen off his wall. And then they put him back together and up again, and he was made brand new. Then a chorus rang throughout the land, tower bells and trumpets sounded then. We were singing, Mary had a lamb and he was white as snow. And we were feeling new, we were feeling new, yeah, yeah. We were feeling new, like everything sad came untrue. So I set off to seek the famous lamb. A little boy named Jack said, take me, man, 'cause I believed, and 5 seeds in my hand became the vine that saved my soul. So row, row, row your boat over the river, and then through the woods we go. I looked around and I saw thousands more, and we were singing louder than before. Yeah, we were getting close. Then we set our eyes upon that hill. City walls of rock and gold were built. Then at once my heart was calmed and stilled when I saw the Lamb. And we were feeling new, we were feeling new, yeah, yeah. We were feeling new, like everything said came untrue. So I said, hello, I know I don't deserve this place. Could you find me some work to earn my stay here? Let me stay, he cried. No, I saved my robe and my ring for you. Yes, I'll throw you a feast as soon as the cow gets back from the moon. We will dance and sing hallelujah, hallelujah. You are home. I fell and found the deepest love I know. Come sing my song, I'll teach you how it goes. Mary had a lamb and he was white as snow. White as snow, white as snow, white as snow. And we were all brand new. And we were all brand new. And we were all brand new. Like everything said came untrue. Thank you guys. This next song that we're gonna do is it's a song called "Gray Flowers," and it's one that actually was written with my best friend. He couldn't be here tonight, but it started off, and just to give you guys at home and hear just a little bit of idea about how I write. I always start with the music, or the chord progression first. So my friend Tom came up with this. Just kind of a suspended C chord. If that doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry about it. It's just over and over again. So anyway, we just record this progression and on GarageBand and set it on a loop for a half hour in his basement, and we would just talk about all the different plots that this simple progression could be about. And the storyline went from like a faceless man somehow to a lone town, and he was deserted, and just so all these images. We were talking about images that came to mind, and this is how I write. There's a music playing, and you catch an image, and these images become anchors around which to write a plot, and then the song kind of branches off from there around that. It's not so much we set out to write this song about gray flowers. It kind of just happened after seeing an image, and that's kind of what all these songs are from. So this song is it's a song about a color-coded town where the only color that's not allowed is the color gray. And a man not from the town, he comes and he falls in love with a girl from that town, and he gives her gray flowers, which is a big deal to the people in the town because it's against the law. And so the officials of the town warn him to stop, and he continues and he persists, and he keeps giving her gray things, and so much so that the town becomes in a split, a revolt, a revolution happens. And to put a stop to it, the officials try to do away with the man by putting him to death, but as a result, the color gray stayed forever. So this is called Gray Flowers.
Do you know it? You can sing along.
Yeah, you know.
Your roommate doesn't care. Your sister in the next room. Just sing.
Color-coded town, they had one rule: no grays allowed. It was a great offense. They brought no compliments. A stranger to the town, he came and met a girl that very few would say is worth thinking of. Still he fell in love. He brought her flowers every day, and she loved them, she loved him. She'd never felt that way. But they said, hey, those flowers, they are gray. They can't stand on our well, we'll let it slide. But read our signs, we don't like grays. Then one day they saw her in a dress, a gift from him, it was gray and red. It stopped them in their tracks. Ooh, they knew it matched a revolution they were sure they found inside that color-coded town. Some happy, some enraged, so they marched on over to the place where he brought her flowers every day. And that way. But they cried, let's take him to his grave. He can't stand, no, well, we done told him once, but now he's done, they cried. We told you stay away from that crazy color. Turn around, if you don't, we'll break you. You don't have anyone to save you. He said she need me to stay, 'cause gray can take her sorrows. I would die tonight so she will know. Gray will stay in the color code, yeah. For my love I would die, you know. But before I do, let the record show that I brought her flowers every day. And she loved them, she loved me, she'd never felt that way. So if you feel you need some gray, that's okay, child, 'cause you know you just got to ask and I'll come back. You know you just got to ask and I'll come back. Oh, you know you just got to ask and I'll come back and give you grace. Thank you.
That used to be like the song Dave was known for, and so we have a couple of friends who are usually at all of our concerts, and they're in the back, and like every song they're yelling, "Gray Flowers, play Gray Flowers," until we play it, and they're not here tonight, but I can still hear them in my head.
Well, if you're just tuning in, I don't know which camera I'm on, but if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. We're the Gray Havens. This is Leisha. I'm Dave. We're married. And we got our start a few years ago as the Gray Havens. This was not in the plan at all, but this is kind of what happened.
Yeah. So let's go back. I guess we met in the summer of 2010. Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
On a trip, and I was too scared to talk to Dave. I was very intimidated by him because I thought he was great, and yeah, I was just scared, so I didn't. But a friend, a mutual kind of mentor friend, told Dave that he should get to know me, so he started.
No, he really just said, "Do you know Alicia Keys?" That was her name before she was married, Alicia Keys. And I said, yeah. He said, well, you should really think about dating her. And you really just said you should date her. So I was like, okay. So
I was oblivious. But we started to get to know each other and went on a few dates, and I thought he was really great, and I think he thought I was cool too, but it just didn't really work out. And so Dave here said that we should just be friends. I know. But that's okay because his mom intervened. Actually, I think all of our parents kind of like were plotting. But his mom offered to give me free guitar lessons, I think to kind of keep me around the Radford house a little bit. And it evidently worked because we started dating again a few months later. And Dave was deep in the writing process. I think at the time he was writing Train Station and Music from a Garden. And those were the first kind of songs that I got to be a part of hearing as they were being written. But I had no idea that we would end up doing music together.
I switched my mic, so I think I'm supposed to go over here now. But to continue the story, she, like she said, she'd been taking lessons from my mom, and one day I heard her playing the guitar and sing, and I never heard her do that before, and I heard her voice, and I was just amazed, and so all these possibilities came to mind. Like, oh my gosh, we could sing together, or we could make an album, we could be the Gray Havens, we could... Well, I didn't have the Gray Havens yet, but it was just like such a cool idea that we could sing together. So we got engaged. She was on the last album. She'd just been thrown into the group kind of, and so this time she'll be on the album a lot more because her voice is awesome, right? Yeah. Everybody? So
you're not supposed to do that.
So this next song that we're going to do is called Silver, and it's a... these people grow up in a... Well, actually, it was inspired by a conversation between C.S. Lewis and J.R. Tolkien. In case you're wondering, our name comes from the Grey Havens, the Middle-earth story of Lord of the Rings. But the conversation between C.S. Lewis and J.R. Tolkien was... C.S. Lewis would say, I love myths, but their lies breathe through silver. And Tolkien would say, but I believe that there's a true myth. And so they would argue back and forth. And so this song represents people growing up in the silver land, silver representing lies, and they hear a song that's different from their silver songs. And so the group of people go and sail to see what that song would be.
The true song.
And it's so full that it melts the silver, it melts the lies. And so we're going to have our live audience here sing with us. If you know the part at home, if you've been to one of our live shows, you can sing with us too. But let's hear you guys sing it first before we get started. And sing. Oh! We were sailing on waves of silver, there were echoes in the wind. When we raised our sails to capture them, the ship was lifted up and in, and we sang, oh, 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 oh. Now the country that we came from, they play silver melodies. And the kings and queens, they write their dreams on silver pages we would read, and we sang, oh, 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 we will cross any water, and if we find there's a song that's getting stronger, and we will sound all our silver songs, and we will know if they belong. Now the echoes were getting louder, and a chorus filled the air. When the voices fell, they broke the spell that tied us to our silver chairs, and they sang, oh, oh, oh. Taken through the shadows, we were carried through the night. When the sun appeared, my God, my fears of silver melted in the light, and we saw the world with different eyes. And we sang, oh, cross any water, and if we find there's a song getting stronger and stronger, and when we find it, we will sound all our songs of silver. We will know if they belong. We will know if they belong.
Thank you so much.
Oh, jinx. Well, I'm supposed to talk now, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we have a script up here, so you gotta know. But it says now that I'm supposed to talk about Kickstarter. So what we're doing, what this night is for, is like we said, a chance for you to be introduced to us or hear our songs and 3 new ones. But we're making a new one, and we're really excited about it. And so we thought we'd put on a Kickstarter to help raise cost of production. And Kickstarter is really cool because not only does it allow us to become funded by pre-ordering, like you would pre-order a t-shirt or a CD or what else do we have? Oh, we have this. A print of...
Don't take it off.
Oh, sorry.
well.
Alicia made me this for Christmas one year. It's a picture of Aslan. You don't know who that is? Look it
So
up.
we'll make prints of it and write lyrics from Music from a Garden or whatever you want on it. We can do Skype guitar lessons.
We'll take
buy
you out to dinner. We'll make you dinner. So if we live around you.
And we're very well.
But Anyway, but yeah, this tonight is for that. So if you want to check out our Kickstarter page, if you haven't found a way to it already, just check out our website. Our awesome tech guys over here will put in the website for you guys in the chat. It's www.thegrayhavensmusic.com. If you haven't already looked at that, go ahead and do that.
Gray with an A.
Gray with an A.
It's got a ring to it.
So, like we said, we're singing 3 new songs tonight. This next 2 will be the next 2 new ones. Or maybe we should say one for the end. I don't know. We'll see. So, I need my guitar. But this one is called, it's the most recently written. It's called Far Kingdom. And I think we just played it once. So, it should be interesting. A far, far kingdom beyond the storm and sea. There will be no need of darkness, none for tears when that far kingdom I see. There's a river we will know, ever clear, ever full, from the fount that overflows in the light of the King. And when we drink it, we will find that this joy ever full, ever rise, and it'll rise on in the kingdom, in the kingdom. There is a far, far kingdom, the other side of the glass, by a faint light we see. Still it holds more gladness, longing for sight than to behold and be filled by anything. There's a river we will know, ever clear, ever full, from the fount that overflows in the light of the King. And when we drink it, we will find that this joy ever full, ever rise, and it'll rise on in the kingdom, in the kingdom. There is a far, far kingdom there at the end of the sea, where they know my name. And until that far, far kingdom calls me home, oh my soul, I will wait for the river we will know, ever clear, ever full, from the fount that overflows in the light of the King. When we drink it, we will find that this joy ever full, ever rise, and it'll rise on in the kingdom, in the kingdom. And it'll rise on in the kingdom, in the kingdom. Thank you.
Sometimes it's the newest songs that you kind of get the most into because the meaning's, I guess, more fresh. But Yeah, I like that
We
one.
hope you liked it.
Yeah.
If you'll see on our on the right hand of your screen, if you're at our Kickstarter page, we have house shows as an option. If you're ever wondering what a house show is, this is a house show. So we get that question all the time, what's a house show like? And it's just really this. It's just us coming into your house and playing a show. It's a lot of fun. Woo! It may sound...
I don't know if you guys could hear, but somebody screamed in the back. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just...
You never know.
I don't want to assume
Mike
that you can hear everything. Oh,
But,
awesome. Mike's the man.
But yeah, people are always, kind of weary of it. And
Or
they
don't
take-
think they have a big enough house, but
We have a small
This
house.
is small, and we've got like 20 plus people. So.
Going strong.
Yeah.
So we just thought we'd put that out there. Don't be afraid. This next one, should we do this one now? I guess I'm already here. So this one is the last new song that we're going to play tonight. It's called Music They Call Me. And it is music personified. If music were a walking, talking person, this is what he would be singing. And it kind of goes through his history.
I wanted this song to go on the last album because the melody just sticks with me a lot. I didn't even know it well until recently, but he had just sung it for me a few times and it just stuck in there, and I think it's really cool. So this time it's kind of different. It changes pace a lot, and it's going to be really cool, I think, once we get into the studio with Mitch Dane. So
Excited.
here is the live version.
I began, there were seas of fire and rhythm and the crashing sounds of a brand new world. The noise is rushing out from me, sounding colored artistry, a melody. Just ask me and I'll be your song. Just ask me and I'll be your song. To the strings that gave me pounding drums and everything, that fell in love with the sound of voices, singing choirs made up of souls. They're beautiful, shouting stories they want told, and God hopes as he listens close for a trace of worship, singing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. 'Cause I can make your soul feel like ice cold water. I'll go rushing through your bones until you can't stop dancing. And I can show you love deeper than any ocean ever was. My crazy ship of instruments, and I will take you anytime you like. Off and leave the familiar waters, the colors, let's change them. If you want to, if you want to, there's no one here to stop you. If you want to, if you want to, I'll follow right behind you. Turn the wheel and let's go chasing all kinds of adventure. This time, let's not take it back or play a tune that can help you remember long forgotten memories, brought back to life with the melody music they call me. Yeah. 'Cause I can make your soul to feel like ice cold water. I'll go rushing through your bones until you can't stop dancing. And I can show you love deeper than any ocean ever was. My crazy ship of instruments, and I would take you anytime. My crazy ship of instruments, and I would take you anytime. My crazy ship of instruments, and I would take you anytime you like. 'Cause I can make your soul to feel like ice cold water. I'll go rushing through your bones until you can't stop dancing. And I can show you love deeper than any ocean ever was. My crazy ship of instruments, and I would take you anytime. My crazy ship of instruments, and I would take you anytime you like.
Show's over. Just kidding.
No, oh gosh. Next, we're doing "Let's Get Married." It's from our first album. We wrote it when we were engaged. This is the only one that I like, kind of, sort of helped.
This is the only one that like hardcore music critics hated on our album.
But that's okay because it's fun and.
Yeah, it's fun.
You know, we're off actually as a prize for our Kickstarter. 2 people I think are already getting the chorus rewritten for them specifically for this song. So for their wedding or anniversary or birthday or whatever. So if you're into that, we could write this for you.
Or it's your birthday.
Oh man. But if you've seen us live, you've heard us tell the story before, but we really like it. This is like where we talk about marriage because it fits with the Let's Get Married song. So
Communication in marriage is huge.
it's key.
We just celebrated our first year anniversary last Sunday.
Thank you. But early on in our marriage, we had an incident.
The incident.
Dave calls it the incident because I think I must have had a crazy dream in the middle of the night. Somebody must have been chasing me or like trying to kill me or something. Everybody, I think, has those dreams sometimes. I have them a lot. And
people are like, yeah.
And so I think I was trying to defend myself because I woke up and I hit Dave really hard with my knee. Did you get that? With my knee. And I was really tired and groggy, but I felt badly.
I didn't feel anything. Just so you know.
I thought he did. I really thought he did. I thought this must have hurt a lot. So in my groggy voice, I kind of roll over and I'm like, Dave, I'm so sorry. I just need you. Because I need him with my knee, right?
But
he didn't know what I meant.
Right. So I thought, it's 3 a.m. She turns over, she says, I need you. And
he's like a new husband and
I'm like
figuring out his duties.
You know, like how do you filter that? But it wasn't like I'm in trouble, like I need you. It was like a kind of just like I'm sad. So I'm just like, okay, what do I do? So I arranged myself in the most uncomfortable position that I could to kind of what is this? Caress her forehead. Or whatever, just kind of say like, hey, it's okay, we're married.
The thing is, I was really uncomfortable too. Like, it wasn't comfortable, and I was confused because I hurt him, right? Like, what's going on? But I thought he must need this right now, so I'll let him.
So the next morning, I said, Alicia, I just thought that was so cute how you said you needed me. That really meant a lot to me. And she's like, what?
What are you talking about?
So I found out that she didn't, after all, need me, and I was very upset. But anyway, it's okay. So anyway, this song.
But I cry enough that I think he feels needed now. He gets more than his share of tears.
So, true. So let's go ahead and sing this next one.
Not because he's a good husband. I'm just an emotional person. I just want to clarify.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking about that. Okay, enough of the candid stuff. That's not my thing. My face is all red and everything.
You're singing first.
Oh no. Distance, never thought that I would be the one you'd wanna hold and sing with every night.
When I saw your face and heard your voice, I never thought that we would dance and fall in love. So call me crazy if you want. Let's get married, whoa, whoa. Let's get married, whoa. Let's get married, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Let's get married, whoa, whoa. Let's get married, whoa. We gonna get married, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Chasing shadows for a while until we finally found the door that let us see
would scoff and stare at us, and some would laugh and cry, and others asked our age and wage and raised their eyebrows in surprise. Said, let's get married, whoa, we gonna get married, whoa, can't wait to get married, whoa, whoa, let's get married, whoa, let's get married, whoa, let's get married, whoa, whoa, because we are young and full of love and don't have much at all, but we know something more than age and wages tells you where you are. Let's get married, whoa, let's get married, whoa, let's get married, whoa, whoa, let's get married, whoa, gonna get married, whoa, we gonna get married, whoa, whoa, one more time, let's get married, whoa, let's get married, whoa, we gonna get married, whoa, whoa. Thank you. How are we doing on time, tech guys? Can we get up for our tech guys here tonight? You still didn't answer my question. How are we doing on time?
I think we have 12 minutes.
12 minutes? Okay. Let's do a couple more of that.
Okay.
We weren't planning on doing this one, but we have time, so why not? Once again, if you're just joining us, we're the Grey Havens. We're so glad you're here. You can check out our website, thegreyhavensmusic.com. It has information on our Kickstarter. We're making a new album. We're really excited.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you so much for watching. This is fun.
This one is called Under the Mountain. This may go on the album, so you're actually getting 4 potential songs. It probably won't go on the album. It'll probably go on the demos, but this one, it's Under the Mountain, and it's, to kind of set it up, it's a story about somebody that kind of comes across a gate into a mountain. And this person is drawn there by how beautiful it is surrounding it. And the gatekeeper there kind of lets him in and gives him a tour. And this is kind of, to us, representative of heaven. So this gatekeeper gives him the tour of heaven, and he just compares what he sees there to what he's known on earth. So this is called Under the Mountain. Under the mountain I came searching for the doors. I could not help myself. Oh gatekeeper, why does the brightest star shine here and nowhere else? This beauty I've never known before. Drums crash, gates rising. My soul dances like a fire. With stained glass we try, but even Michelangelo could not describe this ceiling above me, where angels cry, hallelujah, hallelujah, welcome home. Yes, I was home. Let's go, 'cause I hear a city sing hallelujah, hallelujah. Bright-eyed he whispered, there's a crowd around a throne. Yeah, I'll take you to the king. Oh, drums join the trumpets are ringing, church bells like a fire, they light music and cannons that Paco Bell would never think to ride. The sun running toward me, the kingdom cried, hallelujah, hallelujah, welcome home. It cried,
thank you so much. I don't know where to look anymore. But this is going to be our last song. It's called Train Station. Once again, if you like what you've heard, if you want to support our music, greyhavensmusic.com will take you to our Kickstarter site. We're really excited to make the next album. Thanks again for stopping by and watching. Hopefully we'll meet you at a show one day.
Yeah.
And you guys after the show, we'll talk to you. This is Train Station.
There's a train station inside of this train where the people go to try and escape. And with anxious eyes we stand in line till the cold ground shakes to tell us it's time for the train. Yes, it's time for the trains to stop. Some were steel and some were gold. Each conductor raved. They shouted, buy your tickets, save your souls. But one conductor sang. He shouted, "Show, come follow me. I'll buy your tickets and don't pay your fees. 'Cause I know what you cost. Believe me, without this train you will be lost." So the rich men laughed and they walked away, but the poor ones felt that they should stay. So they told all of their friends, they told even strangers till there were 10,000 of people said, "Come, let us see this scandalous train that claims to be free. Just let us speak." So we drew a picture on the ground. The stone moved just like sand. He said, throw your tickets on the floor. I'll give you mine instead. He shouted, Joe, come follow me. I'll buy your tickets and don't pay your fees. 'Cause I know what you cost. Believe me, without this train you will be lost. Believe me, without this train you will be lost. The soldiers rushed in like a flood, wild-eyed, looking for blood. They said, show us the one who lies, deceives, and claims his trains of grace are free. 'Cause we'll take his body to the track and nail him there so he never comes back. You will take his body to the track and nail him there so he never comes back. Then the ground began to shake. We felt the stone beneath us break. And he came back anyway, and there was love, and there was love. He shouted, Joe, come follow me. I'll buy your tickets and don't pay your fees.
It's not over. Oh. Well.
Well, hey.
Now's where we put our jokes. Or not, because we don't have any. I'm not. Ah. Is this the right spot? I did not practice. Alright. Hey everyone, we are the Grey Havens. We're recording a new album and we would love for you to be a part of it.
Last year, with the help of KickStarter and some amazing backers like you, hopefully, we recorded our first ever EP and released it, never thinking that we would be featured on Noise Trade, going from playing our local coffee shop to touring across the country, to meeting amazing new people and building relationships, and now being back in our hometown, having written new songs and wanting to do it all over again.
This time we want to create a full-length album, probably 10 songs, and we're very excited about what we've written so far. We're going to have songs about a floating castle in the sky, music personified, a ballad about a far kingdom, and the sequel to the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill.
This will probably be the most creatively complex thing that we've ever attempted to do, but we're hoping that with the help of producer Mitch Dane, who's produced some amazing albums with Jars of Clay and Caveman's Call and J.J. Heller, we'll be able to make all of our crazy ideas and creative imagery kind of come together in the studio.
Yeah. And what's exciting about KickStarter is not only do you get to be part of making this album happen financially, but you get to join in on that creative process with us as we send you video updates from the studio, give you sneak peeks into what's going on, and probably asking you for advice on things. If you do decide to become a backer, you will also get things.
Stuff.
We've tried to be creative in the reward packages that we put together, so we think you'll really like them.
Thank you so much for taking the time to even watch this video, and consider becoming a backer with us as we make this next album together.
I was imitating you in front of the camera. You missed it.